Hi, I'm Hope Witkowsky, your host of Senior Scene. Did you know right here in the United States of America, 15% of babies are born with a developmental disability? And this disability can last a lifetime. Well, on today's show, we're going to show you a nonprofit organization that partners with businesses to give these seniors a chance for a fulfilling and enriching career. A nonprofit agency, Social Vocational Services, also known as SVS, is located in Torrance and is designed to assist individuals who need help in gaining the experience, training, or social skills necessary for successful, independent work for people with disabilities that include mental retardation from cerebral palsy, autism, and other mental conditions.
Our goal is when these individuals are referred to us from one of many regional centers that we do business with, but let's just talk about the South Bay. These individuals, our task is to find them a position. And we have certain reports and certain deadlines and certain monthly or yearly objectives to find those people, whether it be their own job in the community, such as somebody working at a sporting goods store, or somebody working at Panera, or somebody working maybe at Loyola Marymount College in the food service there, or somebody who's working in a group, an outsourcing contract.
A nonprofit is dependent on funding from other partners to help out with these special services.
SVS receives fee for services for providing job coaching and other things from the Department of Rehabilitation and the Department of Developmental Services, aka the Harbor Regional Center, which is our primary funding agency for this area, the South Bay. However, the people who work at American Honda are outsourced. Outsourcing is under a contract, so that Honda, for example, does not have to hire these people, but rather they are under contract to them. And Honda receives a monthly bill for the services that we provide, and then they pay SVS. SVS, in turn, on the 10th and the 26th of the month, pays those individuals their hourly rate, which is minimum wage, $10.50 an hour, times the number of hours that they work, which is 40 hours a week.
Rudy Branco is just one of the developmentally challenged seniors who receives job coaching from the staff at Social Vocational Services. The work of this nonprofit agency has no cost to the students and has life-changing results for all who are involved.
I learned how to do lawns, to garden, and to washing cars. Then after washing cars, to the Honda over in Gardena.
In job placement, we are a place and train. In other words, we are not a vocational rehabilitation facility, but instead we find the jobs for the individuals, and then through our very, very well-organized job coaching program, the coach goes in ahead of time and learns the job, and then that coach trains and monitors and assists, not does the work. It's just like a basketball coach. The coach helps those individuals to do their very best.
John Savage is the assistant manager of corporate services at Honda and has a close-up account of the caliber of work done by these special employees from Social Vocational Services.
I'm responsible for the records management department, the print center, and multifunctional printers. And my interaction with SVS, because they do a lot of our recycling, efforts, and our mailroom efforts, I'm the manager or supervisor of this department. So I work with them almost on a day-to-day basis when I was down here on a day-to-day basis. But right now, I pretty much see them every day with their services that they provide for American Honda Motors. I talk to them, they talk to me. We have on a first-name basis, and it's just been a great relationship.
Mr. Savage says working with employees like Rudy Branco makes his job more satisfying.
Just by their demeanor. I've had a few people, more than a few people, tell me, they just seem like they always happy, and I'm here grumpy. They just make me happy, like helps me to put things in perspective. Just enjoy your work, like they enjoy working, and it just makes my day brighter. So I've had many people tell me that just their attitude, their energy, I don't think they ever get tired. They just good. Enthusiasm is contagious, and we definitely welcome that. And to that degree, I think it's helped to make us a better company, and we're thankful for that.
The abundant job opportunities at businesses like Honda provide people with disabilities an opportunity to lead a more normal life.
Honda's always been a company that has respect for the individual, regardless of the situation of the individual situation. And I would say if it's changed, it's because of SVS's presence. I mean, we've become more aware of people with disabilities, and we are seeing on a day-to-day basis the importance and the value that they add to a company. It's just been a great relationship.
Thanks to the training from Social Vocational Services, Rudy is able to work a full-time job at America Honda. Greg is his job coach and helps him with training.
He comes in dry, so I have to just train with him one-on-one, like learning how to put the mail, the address together, and kind of focusing on memorization. As he pitches and sorts mail, has to look at the names and addresses, and he kind of picks it up as memory skills. And then it kind of, as soon as he gets a mail, he kind of knows he's focused on it, and he starts delivering, and then he goes about his business.
Mr. Savage can't say enough on what SVS employees mean to him and all at Honda in his everyday work.
From individual associates here, they'll call me and says, what was that person's name that came up, that individual? And they'll describe them to me. They said they were so friendly, so courteous, so, just so detailed and so meticulous in what they were doing, and just their attitude. I mean, it just made my day to see the joy that they displayed. And to that degree, it's just been, it's nothing but good stories.
Another employment success story comes from Michael Mueller, who has battled cerebral palsy since birth. Social Vocational Services has been a support that has helped him for the last 27 years to be able to feel a part of the community outside the doors of his home. It's the Salvation Army that has been his place of work.
I started 1987 when this building wasn't built, okay. The old building was built 1987. And I used to wash the clothes, and I would have to work in the kitchen, and I would put the meals in the ovens, not the ovens that on the kitchen, but like box ovens or something, and it was nice.
The first thing that Mueller does when he comes to work is head to the kitchen where others are preparing food to be delivered to needy people in a program called Meals on Wheels.
I really love it. I can't think of anything else better than the Salvation Army. I like to walk in back of the kitchen. I like to make the coffee. I used to make the coffee at Sunday school, and I would bring snacks, and they would eat it all up, and they love it, and we would see a movie, and we really have a good time after church on Sundays. So I really love walking here.
Captain Conclaves of the Salvation Army can't compliment Michael enough. He wants the world to know, never judge a person until you really get to know them.
When I first got here 8 years ago, Michael was already here for 20 years. So they learned how to communicate with him. Actually, he's a very high function, and he smiles all the time. He's always with a good mood. So it's an easy guy to deal with.
Captain Conclaves says he hopes that many people like Mueller are given a chance to be part of today's workforce.
I would recommend that they would try something like that to include in your volunteers people with disabilities, because you are going to be surprised how much they can do and how blessed your group will be by the presence of somebody like Michael with a disability that prevents him to walk very well or to speak very well, but he's a blessing as a person, and he really contributes on the everyday work that we do here.
Michael says he has a motto that he lives by.
Don't give up. Try again. And you will get it. It will take some time.
I hope today's show gave you some insight on the services that are available for developmentally disabled seniors. I applaud the social vocational services for what they do for these seniors and the wonderful companies that partner with them. I'm Hope Witkowsky reminding you, knowledge, it's a powerful tool. Tune into Senior Scene next time for more secrets on successful aging.